Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Almost knocked my head there. Feeling a little sore. The truth about fresh beauty. God, it's not a Hyram video unless I do one accent. I want to start this video by first apologizing because I thought I did this video so long ago and I've uploaded multiple videos where I've been like, oh, check out my fresh review video below. And then I looked through my videos and I'm like, wait, I've never done a fresh review. Why did I think I've done one? Turns out I had planned out the whole video to film like months ago and I never actually got to it, so f me. I'm such a good YouTuber, totally deserving of my following. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Fresh. Yes, the one at Sephora that when you walk by, you're like, what flower fields did I just pass? How did I get a sniff of heaven? And this would have been a good video to post a few months ago when everyone was asking for it, but now no one's asking for it, so I'm uploading it. Ever since I first discovered Fresh, I wasn't particularly a fan. And if you've watched any of my videos, you will know the reason why. That's right, fragrance. And I think that we can all agree that when we think of fresh beauty, we think of just those aromatic, nostalgic, transporting fragrances that just envelop you, which I, of course, have a problem with. But as I was able to go through each of the most popular products from the brand, I did find some good things and some not so good things that I wanted to talk about in today's video to let you guys know if I think fresh beauty is worth it or not. I'm first going to talk a little bit about the brand overall, then talk about some of their most popular products and go through them ingredient by ingredient because, say it with me bitches, ingredients don't lie bitch, and then give you guys my final thoughts on whether I think it's worth it or not at the end. So let's get into it. So if you don't know Fresh, they are a popular luxury skincare brand that really focuses on natural extracts gathered from around the world. Those are kind of the main things that they tout on their packaging, whether it's rose, lotus, Umbrian clay, all these rare and high quality ingredients that they say make up the majority of their products. We shall see about that. Now they're most popular at Sephora, but they do have some high tier skincare products that are pretty expensive. Like we're talking like $150 each, a price that my cheap ass could never. They are definitely bougie. But as I was looking through their website, I did find that the brand overall does have a pretty good commitment to environmental sustainability. They're FSC certified. They use renewable energy. Nearly all of their packaging is glass packaging, made from recycled glass. They have regulated standards for how they source their ingredients ethically. It honestly impressed me because usually for brands, you don't find that information really that accessible. And I always appreciate it when I see a brand being very public about how they source their ingredients, how ethical they are, environmental sustainability, all of those things so that we at least know that they are being mindful when it comes to those topics. And like I was saying before, the primary selling point of this brand is definitely their fragrances. That's what I think of when I think of Fresh. That's what other people think of. Really a huge part of who they are and why I think their products do so well. But I'll touch on that later. But I won't go too deep. You guys obviously know the brand if you click on this video. Let's just get into the products and the nitty-gritty. So I'm going to be talking about Fresh's most popular products, some of which I have tried, and I'll be listing them from my least favorite to my favorite, starting, unfortunately, with the black tea kombucha essence. This makes me so sad. I remember when this product first came out and I was obsessed with it because I was kind of on a kombucha high at that point in time. I was making my own kombucha at home. I was drinking it like all day long. So as soon as I saw this product come out, I was like, I want it now. But this is primarily a hydrating essence with different types of ferments, including Saccharomyces, ferment filtrate black tea. And ferments are really popular in Korea where essences really originated and are primarily focused on soothing the skin, but also increasing the amount of healthy bacteria that's present on your skin to help prevent against things like acne. This essence also has green tea extract, which I definitely love. Green tea is one of my favorite ingredients. It's a good antioxidant. It soothes the skin, reduces redness, and could potentially be a skin healing agent, which means it's going to be really good for reducing aging in the skin. That being said, this product has so many ingredients that I do not like. It has multiple citrus extracts, which are basically like fragrance. They can be overly irritating to the skin, are really unstable when exposed to air and light, as well as sun exposure, and can turn really quickly, abolishing any of those beneficial aspects that those ingredients had. But it also has undisclosed fragrance, linalool, citronellol. Now there's multiple reasons why I have a problem with fragrance and skincare. If you want to see all of them, go to the link in my description box below. I have a video outlining everything about fragrance, why I personally like to avoid it. But one thing that annoys me is that a lot of companies will just put the label fragrance on their packaging without disclosing which fragrant ingredients that they use. So it could be 10 ingredients, it could be 1,000 ingredients. We honestly have no idea. And it disempowers us as customers to know what ingredients are in this product. And anyone who does have a potential sensitivity to fragrance, which that number is increasing every single day, it excludes them from being able to buy this product because they don't know what the fuck's in it. But seeing that it does have 3 different fragrant components, I would venture to say that this has a pretty good good amount of essential oils in it. Maybe she's born with it, or maybe it's essential oils in it. Overall, I was so disappointed with this product because when I saw it, I was like, I want to love it because I love kombucha and I think their marketing is A+. They definitely reeled me in for this one. But the main problem I have with this product is that essences are supposed to be an extremely high concentration of 1, 2, 3, or a few different very hydrating and beneficial ingredients to the skin. And when I see essences that are formulated with a ton of ingredients, a lot of them being irritating ingredients, I'm like, you totally missed the whole point of an essence. Like literally the word essence infers to something being pure, unadulterated. And the fact that they're putting so many ingredients in an essence, I just find it really ironic and definitely not what, in my opinion, an essence should be. For the price point, definitely not worth it. And I had a difficult time breaking up with this product because I was like, I love the fragrance so much, but here's a way that you can break up with it real fast. I saw someone write a review where they said this essence literally smells just like pickle juice. And once that thought entered my head, I never smelled the essence the same again. It was ruined for me. So there you go, Hyram ruining potentially your favorite product and your day. You're welcome, bitch. If you're looking for an alternative, I would say essences overall are something that I don't like to invest in because I just haven't seen any miraculous results from essences. The one product that's available at Sephora, and I personally like, one of the only products I think that has kombucha in it, is the Used to People Power Kombucha Toner. I like this because it does have that kombucha ingredient with its high prebiotic count for the healthy bacteria on the skin, but this is also formulated with lactic acid and glycolic acid, which are going to exfoliate your skin and give you that glow and get rid of all the dead skin cells on your face. This one you use a few times a week, you definitely get the results, and it's combining two different products in one. You're getting both your essence and your exfoliant instead of having to buy two different products. But if you are someone who's like, no, Hyram, I really want an essence, like that's what I really am looking for, I recommend the only essence that I've ever found to have really good results, the Primera Miracle Seed Essence. This one, when I started using it, I was like, wow, this product is amazing. It's fragrance free. It makes your skin look plump, hydrated, supple. I just actually saw results with this one as opposed to every other essence I've used out there where I'm like, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not that great. Oh, by the way, all the products that I'm talking about in this video and the alternative products that I recommend are linked in the description box below. If you do feel like shopping for any of these products, I make a small commission from the links below that helps to support me and my channel, and I would really appreciate if you use them, but no pressure whatsoever, like always. Thanks, guys. My next least favorite product from them is their black tea firming eye cream. This one is just a ripoff in my opinion, but there are some saving graces about it. As for ingredients I like, it has glycerin as well as squalane, one of my favorite ingredients for providing a layer of moisture and hydration. It has Saccharomyces, the same thing that was in the essence. Green tea oat extract, which is great for really hydrating the skin, but also reducing redness and sensitivity. Magnolia and sodium hyaluronate, a concentrated form of hyaluronic acid, another humectant that will draw in moisture from the environment into your skin. However, this product has undisclosed fragrance and linalool. And every time I see fragrance in an eye cream, I'm just like, why? Why? It is so unnecessary. And everyone knows that the eye area is the most sensitive part of the face. Why would you put fragrance on your under eye area? It's not like you're going to be smelling it. You're literally just patting it right there. I don't get it. But the main turnoff to this product is that it is $68. $68 for an eye cream. That is really, really expensive. I mean, my opinion on eye creams is that they're not even necessary to a skincare routine. Are they fun? Yeah. And are they great to add to a skincare routine? Absolutely. But they're not necessary. And that to me does not justify the price point of $68 for a tiny eye cream. It's just not worth it. If you are looking for a good eye cream that does have the ferments that Fresh likes to use, I would recommend the Benton Fermentation Eye Cream. It's fragrance free, multiple different types of fermentation, as well as really beneficial ingredients at a really low price point. It's a really good Korean skincare product. Or if you want something more accessible and one of the best eye creams in my opinion, the CeraVe Eye Repair Cream. This one is $7. The second ingredient is niacinamide, which is going to brighten any darkness on your under eye area, as well as a bunch of other ingredients that really focus on hydrating the skin. It's an awesome formula for a super cheap price point, but way better alternative to the Fresh one. Next is their Rose Face Mask. This mask has one of the coolest textures that I've ever seen, and oh my god, the smell. I just can't even describe the smell. It smells so good. It's literally like walking through a rose field. Although I've never walked through a rose field, but that's what I would imagine it to be like. As for ingredients I like, it has glycerin, rosehip oil is the fifth ingredient, and rosehip oil is a good hydrating ingredient. I find it to be really good for people with dry skin. It also has chamomile oil, green tea, and sodium hyaluronate. But the product also has Rosa Damascena oil, fragrant components, and different from rosehip oil. I know, it's really confusing. Believe me, it took a while for me to be able to learn the difference, but rosehip oil is beneficial for the the skin. Rose Damasceno oil is the fragrant component of rose, which isn't going to do anything beneficial for your skin and only increase potential irritation. And because it has both the extract and the essential oil, there is a risk for sensitivity. But it also has citrullinol and geraniol, both of which are fragrant components, I believe, added to make that rose scent kind of stronger. Overall, I have to say though, this mask isn't terrible. The reason I don't think it's too problematic that fragrance is in it is because it is just a mask. It's a wash-off treatment. You only use it like twice a week at most. So the risk of irritation and sensitivity is pretty low in comparison to a leave-on product that you use every single day. That being said, it just has an ingredient list that I'm really not that impressed with. These ingredients you can find in a lot of Korean skincare or even Western skincare leave-on products that don't have the fragrant components, and they're safe to be used every single day. So I get a little bit confused when it says that this is a mask, because looking at these ingredients, I'm like, there's nothing that would make this only needed to be used a few times a week. Like this could easily be a moisturizer if they didn't have the flower petals, which is another thing that weirds me out. And it's so strange when products have like the leaves inside of them. I'm like, that's not going to do anything for your skin. Like when it's an actual consistent formula, it's alongside penetration enhancers that'll make the good ingredients go deep into the skin. And there's no way that you can make the leaves of a product penetrate into the skin. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. But like I said before, it's not a terrible product, but it's not that great. And I personally would recommend just going in with 100% pure rosehip oil, like adding that into a moisturizer or a serum, because you're basically going to be getting the main benefits of this product just with 100% rosehip oil. And Good Molecules actually has a really good one. It's $10. It's sustainably sourced. You're going to get a higher concentration of those benefits that this mask claims to have. Or if you're wanting a product that has, rosehip oil, chamomile, green tea, sodium hyaluronate, all the good ingredients in this one, I would say the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting AHA Gel is a good one. I compared the ingredient list. They're both very similar, but Paula's Choice is fragrance free and it has 8% glycolic acid, which is going to exfoliate those dead skin cells. So you're actually getting a treatment out of it, like an actual mask instead of just a glorified moisturizer. Next is their Lotus Youth Preserve Moisturizer. This one is particularly popular among people in my age range. Now the main ingredient they tote is lotus, which is a good antioxidant ingredient. It's also great for soothing sensitivity in the skin, and for a long time has been valued as a very high quality ingredient that's great for skincare. And I'm always encouraged when I see it because it's a great ingredient for sensitive skin. As for ingredients I like, it has glycerin. Lotus extract is the 10th ingredient, which I mean isn't necessarily a really low concentration, but it didn't wow me. It wasn't like, oh my god, I'm seriously considering buying this. I was just like, well, at least it does have a relatively good concentration. But it also has cucumber extract, another ingredient that I don't see very often, starfruit extract, which I would love to see more research about starfruit because it's actually really common in the islands and one of my favorite fruit snacks. But I don't know too much about the benefits for the skin, as well as meadow foam oil. The thing that I don't like about it though is that the 11th ingredient is lemon peel oil. Again, with the lemon, I'm just like, why? Why does lemon need to be in products? Do people not realize that just lemon overall is irritating? But it also has limonene and citral. Now, this isn't the worst thing ever. Like, it's only one essential oil with 2 fragrant components. That's a lot better than undisclosed fragrance like we found in the other products, but it's still to me kind of like, in a leave-on product, especially a moisturizer that's going to be exposed to UV and potentially making that lime peel oil damaging to the skin, it is a turnoff. But overall, I would say I was relatively impressed with this ingredient list. There are good ingredients, and while yes, it is a moisturizer, it does pack a little bit of a punch, and I like that they are including a high quality ingredient, lotus extract. And while I'm talking about this one, they also have their Lotus Night Cream, and when I looked through that ingredient list, the only difference I could find was that the night cream has peach extract, which honestly does not justify buying that moisturizer as well. You can literally just use the day moisturizer both day and night. Please do not buy both. That is just excess and there's no reason for you to do that. I will say though, if you are looking for a high quality Lotus moisturizer that's fragrance free, I found one and I can't wait to try it because I'm literally going to be buying it right after this. It's the Rovectin Clean Water Cream, and it's formulated with 76% lotus water extract, which is freaking awesome. That's a way high percentage, but it's in a water form and a water cream, which means it's going to be very lightweight on the skin and potentially really good for people who have more combination to oily skin. And honestly, just looking at that formula, I would definitely recommend that one over this one from Fresh. Next is their Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Cleanser. I remember when this first came out and I was like, oh shit, I'm about ready to cancel this brand because we know how I feel about scrubs. But I actually was able to try this product and honestly, it's not too bad. And there's a few reasons why. The 4th ingredient is strawberry fruit extract, which has a lot of antioxidant benefits. It's known for possibly brightening the skin. It's just a really good ingredient. And honestly, when I saw that it was in such a high concentration in this product, I was like, okay, I see you. I'm not mad at that. It also has black currant oil, which is good for soothing redness and sensitivity, which is a great ingredient to pair alongside a scrub. As for ingredients I don't like, it has fragrance, limonene, and linalool, but I'm not mad at it because it is a wash-off treatment. You're really not exposing your skin to it. And because it's more like a scrub cleanser, it's not going deep into your skin and staying on, which is where the main problem arises with fragrance. When I used this and I mixed it with water, it was honestly pretty gentle on the skin. Yes, it is a sugar scrub, which means it's going to be a little bit harsher than, say, like a fine rice polish, but the beneficial thing about sugar is that it does break down with water, which means you're reducing any potential sensitivity, as opposed to a product that has like coffee or almond shards. Those are the worst because they don't break down with water and you're only pushing them deeper and deeper into your skin. The sugar in this one is really fine, and honestly, I would recommend like mixing it in with your cleanser that you have rather than using it by itself to make sure that it's diluted enough to not really risk sensitivity. But overall, I'm not mad at this one. It's one of the best sugar scrubs on the market that I've been able to find. Finally, my favorite product from Fresh, their soy makeup removing facial cleanser. I've talked a little bit about this one in videos past. The reason I like it is because the ingredients are good. It's formulated with cocoa glucoside, which is a really gentle cleansing agent that's not going to overly strip your skin, as well as glycerin, soy, sunflower seed oil, cucumber, all of which are hydrating and soothing ingredients, as well as ginseng extract. And ginseng is an incredible ingredient for not only being a great antioxidant, soothing the skin, but also possibly being good for its anti-aging effects. And it's rare that you find it in a lot of products. So when I saw that it was in this cleanser, I was like, wow, this is a pretty high quality cleanser. It does have rose fragrant essential oil, but that's it. And honestly, like I said before, in a wash-off treatment, I don't find that problematic whatsoever. That's a very minimal fragrance. From a formula perspective, I like this product. From a personal perspective, it's okay. I honestly was not impressed when I actually used the product. It just didn't cleanse my skin enough like I wanted. But again, that's because I have combination really oily skin and I want something that can really get deep into my skin and push out all the dirt without overly stripping it. And this one just wasn't strong enough for me to feel like, wow, that really cleansed my skin. But I recommend this cleanser to a lot of people. I have in videos and I think it's a good formula and personally the best product from Fresh. But I'm not done yet, bitch. A bonus product. I know that some of Fresh's most popular products are their lip treatments. And they have so many different types that I thought I would tell you guys what my top recommended lip product from them is, because a lot of their formulas vary. And I would have to say the Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Balm without SPF is the best lip product to buy from them. Formulated with beeswax, the second ingredient is jojoba oil, one of the best oils out there for really hydrating the skin but not making it feel really greasy. It has castor seed oil. It also has hydrogenated palm glycerides, which can be unsustainably sourced, but they can also be created in a lab. And judging off of how transparent Fresh is with their ingredient sourcing, I would venture to say that it is replicated in the lab and therefore being a really good ingredient for the skin. All of the lip products have a lot of fragrance, this one included, but in terms of a high concentration of really beneficial ingredients for your lips, I would say this one is the best one to go to. Now that we've gone through all the products, what are my overall thoughts on the brand Fresh? Get ready, bitch. I'm about to rip a new hole. As for things I like, I do like that Fresh formulates with some high quality ingredients. I do see a bunch of ingredients that I'm like, wow, if this was in a different formula and a lot cheaper, I would go out of my way to buy this product because of how many good ingredients there are. I also love that the majority of their packaging is glass and reusable. Like, it's really high quality glass packaging that I'm like, damn, I would want to reuse that after for a bunch of different things. And I love that the brand is really focused on environmental sustainability and helping the earth and making a positive difference through their brand. But, big but here, if you didn't know already. This brand is so expensive. I mean, like I was talking about before, $68 for an eye cream. Some of their products are up to $150. Their rose mask, which is kind of a basic formula, is over $50. I mean, these products are so expensive. And don't get me wrong, if a product has a really good formula, I am willing to lay down the cash, bitch. Money everywhere. But that's only if it has a really high quality formula, which leads me to my primary problem with this brand and what no one will find surprising. This brand formulates with probably the most fragrance that I have ever smelled in a product in my life ever. I mean, it is truly insane how much fragrance Fresh uses in their products. The second you open the lid, you're just like, oh my God. It's like when you're playing a video game and you choose what world you want to play in. That's essentially what happens when you open a product. Like, it is literally so overwhelming. And while that is nice from a purely aromatic standpoint, when it comes to putting that much fragrance on your skin, I see no positive benefits to it whatsoever and only an increase of irritation. Specifically because because fragrance adds no beneficial aspects to a product beyond just smelling nice. Fragrance is only added into a product to have this nice scent, but doesn't do anything that actually helps the health of your skin. And being that these fragrant components are well-known irritants, my thought is just like you're only excluding a customer base from being able to purchase these products, and you're only increasing the risk of sensitivity and irritation from people using these. And if you were to use 4 or 5 products from Fresh, oh mama, that is so much fragrance piled on each other that I'm seriously concerned for your skin. If Fresh had an entire line in their range that was fragrance free, this video would have a very different tune. But because they don't, and I literally can't find any other products that are 100% fragrance free, I just don't know. It really ticks me off. And I'm just like, why would I spend upwards of $50 per product on these formulas that are fragranced as fuck? I can't be swayed. And as for my recommendation to you guys, I would just say there's so many better alternatives out there that are fragrance free, a lower price point with higher quality ingredients. If you want to know about those brands, I talk about them all the time in my reaction videos and my brand review videos, so make sure you subscribe so you know more about those. But yeah, those are my honest thoughts. I'm sorry to break it to you, but yeah, that's just how I feel. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on Fresh? I'd love to know in the comment section down below. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? What are your thoughts? Don't forget to subscribe to my second YouTube channel called Selfless. It's focused on empowering you to make a positive difference in the world from only your phone. And we just hit 50,000 subscribers. So exciting. Literally made my day when I realized that. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.